Do you want to buy a Ferrari or a Lamborghini for the price of a BMW X5? How about a Porsche for the price of an Innova? One of the best perks of moving abroad is having unlimited options when it comes to cars. Whether it's a trusty Toyota or a fabulous Ferrari, buying your first car can feel overwhelming and exciting at the same time. New country, different rules, different perceptions, and the last thing you want is an expensive mistake that people judge you for. Today, I'm breaking down exactly how to choose your first car abroad, especially North America. And by the end of this video, you'll know how much to spend, which cars to avoid, how to finance smartly. When most immigrants land abroad, their first big purchase is usually a car. And it's not just about convenience. It's often your ticket to independence, whether it's getting to work or exploring new places. You want a car that's reliable, affordable, and respected, something that helps you commute, feel safe for your family, and gives you confidence when you pull into the parking lot. The problem is, most newcomers either go too cheap or spend on flashy cars. The question is, how do you find the right balance? Whether you like it or not, your car is an immediate reflection of how people perceive your success. In Canada, cars such as Dodge Chargers and Challengers and Jeeps unfortunately carry negative stereotypes as being undesirable immigrant car brands. In fact, reliable and well-known brands such as Honda and Hyundai also fall into this category. Whether we like it or not, people do judge. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not questioning if it's right or wrong. And yes, I'm also aware that most wealthy and successful people don't spend on cars. But we as immigrants already face subtle discriminations. So smart people like yourself should find every possible cheat code to stand out. With so many considerations, how do you strike a balance? Your approach to car buying should be treated as a financial decision first, and then as an emotional one. Here are a few guidelines to help you make that choice. The first rule is, never spend more than 10% of your monthly income on total car costs. That includes your loan, insurance, fuel, and maintenance. For example, if you earn $10,000 a month, you need to keep all car costs below $1,000. Once you apply this rule, the confusion clears. You automatically eliminate cars that stretch your budget. You start looking at smarter options, usually in the $30,000 to $50,000 range. Then, make a list of cars that you like. This should include the brand name, the model, and the year. Here's my strong recommendation. Go for certified pre-owned German, Japanese, or Korean luxury car brands that's less than 5 years old. These come with a 2-year warranty, a complete inspection, and they hold a positive perception. The second rule is, find out how much insurance costs. One of the biggest expenses with car ownership is insurance. It's almost daylight robbery. Depending on your age, driving history, and the type of car, rates can vary drastically. Talk to various insurance companies on costs for each car that you've shortlisted. This is a great way of eliminating cars that are expensive to insure from your list. To give you an example, when I was calling insurance companies for my list of cars, I had to eliminate all BMWs because they were really expensive to insure. The final rule is how to finance. Even if you have the cash to buy it outright, always consider taking a loan. Why? Because building credit history is crucial in a new country. A car loan helps you establish that. And here's the smart part. You can close the loan in 1 or 2 years once your credit history is strong. It's not just about owning a car, it's about building your financial reputation. Final steps before signing any deal. Do these 3 things. Get your own Carfax report. It shows the complete history of the vehicle, if it's had any crashes, if it's been stolen, and whether all of its service records have been updated. Arrange an independent car inspection. Don't just trust the dealer's certificate. Finally, call your insurance agent with the VIN number before you're buying. Why? Because premiums can vary widely between models. Some cars are theft prone and you don't want to discover that after purchase. Bonus points. For practicality, SUVs work best. They're good for families, you can enjoy long drives, and driving in harsh winters is a lot easier. For your first car, I would highly recommend you purchase an SUV first. Sedans are also fine if you're a driving enthusiast. Here's a small but powerful tip. Go for bright exterior colors, blue, red, or even yellow. But when it comes to interior colors, choose a lighter shade like tan or cream. This makes the insides feel spacious and luxurious. During winters, when everything looks grey, these colors actually boost mood and fight seasonal depression. Remember, don't buy anything older than 5 years unless you're after a very specific model. Factor in 13% GST on all purchases, including used cars. And finally, always make sure there's a dealer network close by for regular servicing. Unlike developing countries, you have to actually take the car for servicing and pick it back up. To sum it all up, spend wisely, stick to the 10% rule, build your credit history, and choose cars that fit your lifestyle without draining your wallet. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What was your first car abroad and what's your dream car? Drop your story in the comments. I read every one of them. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more practical and luxurious NRI life advice.